Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to another session where we do some practice, some understanding, some reading practice, and a lot of vocab and grammar. So, welcome to the session. Please let me know if I'm properly audible and visible here. So, those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Niharika John Mehra. I'm your faculty of English here. And yeah, that's much. Yeah, and we have regular sessions. Tomorrow we won't have 1:30 p.m. session. I'm unavailable, but we will definitely have our 8. So classes are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on this channel. 1:30 p.m. we practice topic wise, and then we have sessions 8 p.m. daily where we go through the editorial. Now, why editorial is important? आपका कोई भी एग्जाम उठा लो, अगर इंग्लिश पूछी जाती है तो उसमें आपको इंग्लिश में जो स्किल्स रिक्वायर्ड है, समझना, वोकैबुलरी, ग्रामर पार्ट, everything you get to study and prepare through the editorial. Language काफी similar होती है एग्जाम में, so it helps that way. It helps with the content of essay writing, and it helps with the familiarity of the language, क्योंकि बहुत ज़रूरी है. कोई भी चीज़ आप पहली पहली बार फेस करते हो, किसी को फर्स्ट टाइम इंटरेक्ट करते हो, इट टेक्स यू टाइम टू एब्जॉर्ब, टू टेक थिंग्स इन. बट अगर आप फेमिलियर हो तो बहुत जल्दी आप स्पीडली चीज़ें पकड़ लोगे. दैट्स व्हाट वी वांट फॉर यू पीपल इन द एग्जाम एज वेल. ठीक है, तो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे स्किमिंग से. gonna go to vocab, gonna go to grammar, gonna go to. Okay, तो स्किमिंग में सबसे पहले यू नीड टू स्किप सम वर्ड्स एंड गिव इट अ रीड. ये एक प्रैक्टिस है आप लोगों के लिए, फोर्सिंग यू इन दिस exercise to somehow complete reading in 2.5 minutes, which is more than enough time by the way. But हमेशा क्लास में कोई ना कोई न्यू होता है हमारी, so I need to take care of that also. आपको ट्रांसलेट नहीं करना है. यू डोंट हैव टू रीड एज इफ आपको इसको मेमोराइज करना है, उतना ध्यान से नहीं, बट यू हैव टू ओनली अंडरस्टैंड द जिस्ट of the main message behind a piece of article or a content. This is the editorial taken from the Hindu, and you will get a timer of 2.5 minutes. ओके, स्टार्ट रीडिंग. जैसे मैंने अभी आपको बताया उसी तरीके से आप पढ़ना शुरू करोगे. So I'll read with you and will explain you as well. I'm gonna read for you. Okay. I can't even see your comment. A good fix on the IRCTC and ticket booking. Okay, so anything a good fix is a solution. Let's see what has happened. The measures to curb agent and bot booking, agent booking and bot booking को खत्म करने के लिए, restrain करने के लिए on IRCTC will benefit passengers. तो हमारे लिए एक fix, एक solution है on the booking part, ticket booking को लेकर, and the measures are going to curb agent and bot book. The e-ticketing system of IRCTC. अब इतना बड़ा नहीं पढ़ो. We all know, maximum of us we know IRCTC क्या है, कौन है. So you can just skip इतना लंबा नाम and read what is the next thing. So the system of IRCTC is one of the India's most widely used e-commerce platform. First of all, e-commerce platforms में widely used है, most widely used में से एक है. Crores of Indian rail commuters and passengers use it to book their tickets, which makes it important, imperative that the system is run robustly. और काफ़ी strong तरीके से पूरा system run हो, that is important. The scale of the operation is revealing. The IRCTC processed a staggering 31, around 32K tickets in 60 seconds. This is a big number. To set a new records on May 22, this happened. Yet the popular e-ticketing system, especially the Tatkal booking part, is plagued by issues. Plagued by issues, plague is actually sickness that affects more than one person. But किसी चीज़ से परेशान होना, trouble होना is also plague होना. So it's plagued with trouble issues. Extremely high demand during peak hours. So peak hours में बहुत demand होती है, particularly during the designated तत्काल booking window period. Especially when there is a designated window period of, let's say, 15 minutes, half an hour. At particular that time तो बहुत ही भीड़ होती है. Often leads to crashes and slow performance. And इससे क्या होता है, system crash हो जाता है, hang हो जाता है, site hang हो जाती है, right? A major concern is that the system is exploited by ticketing agents who use unfair automated tools or bots. Now the concern here, no problem in overcrowding and all, तो ठीक है वो तो होगा ही, but then the problem comes when the system is exploited by the agents, leading to rapidly dwindling ticket availability for passengers. तो इससे क्या, dwindling means कम होती हुई, decrease होती हुई ticket की availability. These issues are what prompted the IRCTC to announce two major steps. So इसके कारण दो major steps हुए. The first was a major digital overhaul of ticketing infrastructure using anti-bot systems to prevent unauthorized automated bookings. So first one was digital overhaul. Overhaul means a revamp. पूरा change कर देना. So first thing happened was the revamp part, a measure that led to deactivation of a whooping 2.5 crore suspect user IDs. So suspect user IDs, so how many? 2.5 crore suspect IDs were deactivated as per this measure. Implementation of a content delivery network also helped improve website performance. So there was implementation of this network that helped in making the system strong, website strong. In addition, Aadhaar verification is necessary immediately after ticket is booked. So now you will have to put your Aadhaar immediately after ticket is booked. IRCTC has also mandated Aadhaar authentication for all Tatkal bookings from July 1, along with OTP based authentication. So there is like two-step authentication. Authorized agents have been restricted from booking Tatkal tickets during the first 30 minutes of the booking window period. So first 30 minutes, no agents would be able to book the ticket. It's gonna be from the passenger's side. The idea behind an e-ticketing platform and the provision of Tatkal booking of the tickets are to provide equitable chances for passengers to travel. So the whole thing is that everyone should get equal chance, and ये bots and all नहीं होगा, so this definitely will happen. Despite more train services having been introduced over the years by the Indian Railways, which is a state monopoly, demand far outstrips supply. Demand अभी भी बहुत ज़्यादा है and it outstrips supply. दो supply को increase करा गया है. Passengers have to rely on advance booking and तत्काल tickets for their travel. अभी भी people they have to look forward to तत्काल booking if they want to plan out their travel. When agents use bots to game the system. Now, game the system means to fool the system. It kills the purpose of equity. Because of the bots, equity kahan rahe? Therefore, IRCTC steps will bring relief to passengers. Therefore, these are the good steps that were taken by the IRCTC. That said, ये तो है. Indian Railways must focus not only on easing the process of ticketing but also on elevating the passenger experience in terms of increasing its train and track capacity to fulfill travel demand. So now is the suggestion part. Okay, where author is saying, ठीक है, ticketing आसान कर दी, but then this Indian Railways must work on elevating, making better the experience of passenger and maybe run more trains, improvement in the tracks and all, ensuring safety, enhancing facilities. Seen in this context, while these ticketing fixes are important, ticketing का जो issue है, it is being solved and it is important. The true test for railways will be its ability to move beyond just technical and administrative solutions. We want to see what more it can do and undertake a fundamental expansion of its services to serve India's larger passenger clientele. Means और लोगों के लिए क्या हो रहा है? Of course, जो author ने suggest किया है, we need to see if Indian Railways does that. In a way, meaningful expansion to meet the demand, increase the supply, will also obviate the need for reworking technological solutions. So it will obviate means it will prevent, okay, it will prevent the requirement of working out with technology based solution every time. Yet again in future, अभी एक बार तो कर दिया, अभी कुछ और नया तरीका निकाल लेंगे, अगेन फिर टिकटिंग की प्रॉब्लम होगी. So we need to work on the expansion and if that happens automatically जो है लड़ाई नहीं रहेगी टिकटिंग के लिए. चलो, फर्स्ट विल डू वोकैबुलरी. प्लेग इज एज अ वर्ब मीन्स परेशान करना, परेशान किया गया, ट्रबल्ड और अफ्लिक्टेड. तत्काल टिकट के बारे में दोज हु डोंट नो, देयर माइट बी समवन, ऐसे जरूरी नहीं सबको पता हो, तो वो एक इमरजेंसी कोटा के अंदर टिकट्स होते हैं. बॉट्स आर ऑटोमेशन स्क्रिप्ट्स. ओके, चैट बॉट्स जैसे होते हैं वैसे और बॉट्स होते हैं, वो अपने आप जो है सारा काम करके जो इंस्ट्रक्शन स्क्रिप्ट दो फॉलो करते हैं. ओवरहॉल इज अ रिवैम्प, रीबिल्ड, पूरी तरीके से चेंज करना. मैंडेटेड इज रिक्वायर्ड और कंपेल्ड. ऑथेंटिकेशन इज अ वेरिफिकेशन स्टेप, OTPs आते हैं आपके. इक्विटेबल मीन्स बीइंग फेयर एंड जस्ट, जैसा है हम वैसा बनाए रखें. मोनोपोली is dominance or control over something. Obviate, prevent, eliminate करना, रोक देना, जहाँ तक काम है वहाँ तक हुआ, उसके बाद में उसका कोई नीड नहीं होना. Clientele are actually customers, patrons, but as a group we call them clientele. It's like a list, a group, a collection of clients. Dwindling is घटता हुआ, decreasing, diminishing, declining. Everything starts with D for some reason with this word. Fundamental is बुनियादी. Base क्या है? Core क्या है? Main foundation क्या है? चलो, your turn now. Subject verb. सिस्टम, सिस्टम दैट इज सिंगुलर के लिए छोटा सा इज यहाँ लगा हुआ है. पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच. It is adjective in this case because the scale is revealing that cannot be the action जो ये scale करता जा रहा है, nothing जो कि continuation में हो रहा है. So scale as a doer cannot keep revealing something. The action of revealing is one time action. So that's why it is adjective in this case. Good job, guys. An adverb. Okay? It's an adverb. See, in the previous one or two editorials, I think just 2 days back, we saw that the author of same newspaper, the editorial from the Hindu, he wrote help to do something. See today, also help improve. So this is what we follow in our exam. We don't use 2 plus V1 after help. We just use V1. Okay, bare infinitive. But sometimes because the creative people get creative, that's the reason we get to see some rules working a little bit different in articles and all. Okay. I want you to tell me the subject and verb. This one is interesting, huh? Oh, see, first of all, the verb is easy to get. Okay, that's are. But if it is are, then I should have plural subject. It's clearly given. The idea behind the e-ticketing platform and provision of booking of tickets. So with and, I have two singular nouns joined, and that's how I now the whole subject is plural. Idea and provision, they are different things because you can even see the article being repeated. Repeat or article. So ये plural हो गया, and that's why are. Okay, that's pretty much it. So the tone here is appreciative, what has happened, but critical, because author is not forgetting to point out that we still want expansion. So the editorial highlights the recent reforms by IRCTC of unfair booking practice, especially during the Tatkal hour, where agents they exploit, they abuse the system using bots. Measures like Aadhaar authentication, anti-bot filters, temporary booking restrictions, etc. are going to help us with the performance improvement. However, the editorial argues that these technological fixes alone are not enough. Very good, बहुत अच्छा काम किया, but they are not enough. We want to do more. The real solution lies in expanding. We need to have more trains. We need to increase the supply. So, because to meet the growing demand, we need to work on safety and enhance passenger experience. So basically, there were two parts. One part praising, second part suggesting. Answer. First question on your screen. Answer is B. Why does editorial suggest Aadhaar authentication alone is insufficient? Why we say it is alone not sufficient? Because it does not address the root cause for under capacity. That's why तो expand करने की बात कर रहा है. That's why author talks about expansion. Pretty much and easy. C is the answer. Targeted data cleansing. This is the example that this incident is the example of this that we get, because they were suspected, so उनको deactivate cancel कर दिया. C is the answer. I know, I saw you people were late today. No issue. Sixth question onwards will be better. It is cautiously optimistic. Optimistic तो है पर caution भी है. Answer is C again. The CTC's content delivery network is intended to improve load speed and reduce crash. इम्प्रूव लोड स्पीड मतलब कि स्लो जो काम होगा वो हट जाएगा. सो इसी का अदर वर्ड्स में बोला गया है. The question number 5, answer is C. What is implied by the statement? अभी statement पढ़ो. The true test of railways will be its ability to move beyond just technical and administrative things. Capacity and service quality must improve alongside digitization, alongside the technical things. There is no error. The minister's remarks were construed as what? As a violation of what? The protocol, though he had, were, had, दोनों past में है, merely spoken. Spoken how? Hypothetically. तो यहाँ पे कोई भी error नहीं है. He had spoken. There are two adverbs. One is merely before the main word because it is the frequency wala adverb, and then there is another adverb of the adverb telling how it was spoken. क्या करेंगे merely को? The findings of the research were multiple findings, multiple results. So were not only inconclusive but also contradicted, but also contradicted the previous assumption. So a verb का parallelism है. Answer is B for the 7th one. 8th one. Answer. Your answers are also reaching late to me today. Mhm. Okay. The committee objected to the proposal on the basis that. So here the right phrase is to be used. The idiomatic expression requires the before it. Okay, so answer is B. For the 8th one, answer is B. On the grounds. On what grounds are you talking about this? On the grounds that ABC happened, I can say he will win. इस तरीके से बात होती. The grounds. The policy aims to incentivize companies specifically that invest in green technology through tax rebates. Okay, so we simply want even which can do, whom नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे, accusative case ही नहीं है, which भी चलेगा, that would be better because it's specific type of place to invest ना. Okay. Although he denied all allegations, past tense, the forensic report and the testimonies were enough to implicate him beyond reasonable doubt. This, although carries main clause in past, so the contradictory statement will also be in past. Answer here is B. His irresponsible remark may precipitate, may start something, a major crisis. Precipitate करना, one of the meanings is to begin something जो कि suddenly हो जाता है. Next one, 12th. Equisk. Okay, the question is where it is used incorrectly. Okay, so you have to focus on this part also. He correctly पूछा है कि incorrectly पूछा है. First of all, equisk works with to or in. Okay, so he acquits the job offer. First, this is your answer. This is incorrect. Okay, the community acquiesced quietly. मान जाना, acquiesce करना, मान जाना, consent कर देना. They acquiesced in the reforms. They acquiesced to. She acquiesced to her parents decision, she agreed to something. So यहाँ पे जो incorrect है that is C, rest all are correct. You have to identify the correct use. Belie is to lie. Okay, it's like to give a false impression. In a way, lie, not exactly lie. Okay, so why see, ma'am? Just now I told, and it is written also here, so I'll repeat for you. Acquiesce means giving consent to something, say agreeing with something. So वो हमेशा in या to के साथ use होगा. If you want to mention you are agreeing to what or you are agreeing to whom. So this word will take a preposition which was not in the C. देखो, the answer here is A. So her calm face was giving a false impression. The anxiety she felt inside, she was not bringing to her face. So 13 ka A. 14. Depends what you want to connect with the word. It's not about the stative verbs taking a preposition or not. It's about, is it a phrasal verb, is it a fixed preposition. So use क्यों कैसे करा है, that matters as well. Absolve is to exonerate, to free something, someone from something, someone. So answer for the 14th one is going to be B. The contract absolved the company of any liability, made the company guilt-free of any kind of liability. Was absolved from the responsibility. Absolving is your name is in the clear now. So A, nahi. How can it be A? Tell me the meaning of absolve. Absolve is where there is no more guilt, no more punishment. Okay. So that point of view, say if someone is being forgiven, somebody is being cleared of something. But responsibility after resignation से उसको absolve थोड़ी ना करेंगे. He resigned, so the responsibility got over. But the contract made the company guilt free of any kind of liability. So now answer B has. Of course C और D तो नहीं था. The incorrect use is in C. The painting showed discrete shades. Careful shades of blue and green? No, 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 no. ये वाला discrete नहीं आएगा, है ना? Discrete is being careful. So A, B and C में सही use हुआ है. Careful रहना information के साथ. उसने एक छुपी हुई इंक्वायरी करी about his health. That means careful तरीके से पूछा. Behavior careful है. We can say all that. C is the answer. Okay, that is incorrect use of the word discrete is in C. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And tomorrow 8 p.m. we are gonna meet now. Okay. For PDFs, make sure that you join our Telegram. Link is in the description. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.